Brendan Fraser was George of the Jungle, and he was in Journey to the Center of the Earth, and he was in The Mummies. The Mummies?
The Mummy movies, which are actually some of my favorite movies.
The Rock really screwed him over, though. Like, he gave The Rock a spin-off in Scorpion King, and then he screwed. This just came out actually like a couple weeks ago, where The Rock screwed him over for Journey of the Center of the Earth, where he had the Journey 2, whatever that was. Yeah, he kind of screwed Brendan Fraser over, and that's kind of what led Brenden to like not be in Hollywood anymore. Some crazy things. The Rock does a lot of weird things. Just saying.
What happened to his face?
I don't know, but he was supposed to be in Batgirl. It's kind of, I don't know, it's the last stuff.
Wasn't he also in the Biodome?
No, he was Encino Man.
Encino Man, that's right.
Encino Man, yeah. But now he's in The Whale, and we're going to watch that trailer next here on the Poindexter Lounge. Stay tuned. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tip-tastic.
And of course, today we got
Landy Calrissian.
And no black hat guy, or as we like to call him, Isaac Wan Kenobi. Not today. But we are here today to watch the trailer number 2 for The Whale. But first, let me say this. If this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is
a place for nerds.
That's right. It's a place where you and me and all of us can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, then hey, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Do all the things to help us help you and bring you this kind of great content. Landon, are you excited about bringing content?
Mm-hmm.
Now, before anybody leaves comments and says, he looks really ticked off, Landon's not feeling well, and he's here, though, out of the love of his heart, because he still loves the Poindexter Lounge and everyone in it. And he's not just sitting there just to be mean or grumpy or whatever. He's on cold meds, and we're just glad to have him. So no comments about how he's all grumpy, because he's not. But hey, we're just glad to have you here. So this, I don't know anything about this. I know that Brendan Fraser gained a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of joked in the teaser before the video started, but Brendan was a part of the 90s, man. Like a lot of the movies that we saw. George of the Jungle. He was in kid movies, but he was in, he was a well-accomplished actor. He was actually considered for Superman at one point. He auditioned for Superman. And he was one of the front runners for Superman.
Which one?
I think it was Superman Returns. He was one of the front runners for, and it might have also been the Superman Lives project. And one of those two projects or something are in there. He was one of the front runners for, because he had that build. He was very built.
He also had good comedic timing too.
He was really had a good thing with that action comedy kind of thing, and women seemed to think he was attractive, but yeah, I mean, he was in Encino Man. And have you ever seen Encino Man, Landon? Oh yeah, Encino Man was great, man. Just
no oldie but a goodie. We have to show the kids.
I know, man. Wheezing the juice.
That's what I was thinking of.
Wheezing the juice. No, wheezing the juice.
Wheezing the juice.
The juice. We'll have to show you that. Basically, they go into a convenience store and they got the Slurpee machine. And Pauly Shore. You know who Pauly Shore is?
Pauly Shore was in Biodome, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in Biodome.
That's why I was thinking Biodome.
Pauly Shore was a guy who he was a comedian.
He still is a comedian.
Yeah, he had you might actually recognize him if you saw him.
Yeah.
You just maybe don't know him by name. Gosh, man, I'm getting old. But Pauly Shore had a certain kind of genre of movies that he did, and he played a certain kind of character all the time in every movie and on TV and stuff. And so, but they walk in.
He was the Tom Cruise of comedy.
That's great. So they go into a convenience store, and there's a Slurpee machine, and he goes under the Slurpee machine and he just turns it on and
opens up his mouth.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, get out of here. He's like, hey buddy, just thought we'd come by and weasel a little juice.
Because he calls himself the Weasel.
And he calls himself the Weasel. And the guy goes, no, he's in the juice. Go. So, there is your history lesson on Encino Man and Pauly Shore. But so Brenden has been through a lot. I know, I alluded to it in the thing. He walked kind of away from acting for a while. And it's coming out now that actually, apparently, The Rock had something to do with it. I got to do some more research on that.
He was also in the one show that he was the robot.
He's been in Doom Patrol.
Doom.
He's been in Doom Patrol, yeah. Yeah, classic scene in that first episode of Doom Patrol, man. You're talking about side boob in the other video, but that
was everything.
That's full on everything. So Brandon's been through a lot, but he's been making quite a comeback lately, being in roles like in Doom Patrol and others. And he was supposed to be in Batgirl. He was going to be Firefly in Batgirl, but that didn't seem to work out. And so we shall see what he's doing. But this movie is apparently supposed to be something that he's doing that I guess it's not really. I don't think it's about him, but a lot of people have been heralding is because a lot of people made fun of him for his weight gain, and I really don't know what the movie's about. So, which is kind of different for me because usually I know exactly what we're watching, but I just haven't done any homework on this. So I'm actually looking forward to this. So, I guess sit back, relax as we watch trailer number 2 for The Whale.
I know these rules can feel constraining, but remember, the point of this course is to learn how to write clearly and persuasively. Think about that. Think about the truth of your argument. You're an amazing person, Ellie. I couldn't ask for a more incredible daughter.
Oh, Max. Say the same.
Are you actually trying to parent me right now?
Who would want me to be a part of their life?
You don't stay in touch with Mom?
She really only tells me things about you.
Why?
Because that's all I want to know about.
Where'd you came about leave?
Someone close to me passed away, and it had an effect on me.
You haven't seen her since she was 8 years old and you're gonna reconnect with her?
Sorry.
I don't like this. This isn't a good idea.
I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will shove my knife right into you, I swear to
Go
God.
ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
Why do you suddenly need to see her so bad? Why now?
Liz. I'm worried that she's forgotten what an amazing person she is. I need to know that she's gonna have a decent life where she cares about people and that she's gonna be okay. I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
December 21st of this year or next year?
This year.
So that's
this week.
This week. Wow.
Dang. He's bringing back his acting chops. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Is that his weight gain plus...
Yeah, that's not just his weight gain.
Okay.
Yeah. He got bigger, but...
Yeah, but not that.
But not that
okay.
big. That hits home in a lot of ways. I was never... I was 430 pounds at one point. And I was never like that. Mm-hmm. I was a very active 430 pound guy. I played sports still. I was very, very active. I played, basketball, football, and baseball, and coached. And I don't even think a lot of the people around me looked at me as being as big as I was. Because I know even you kids talked about once I lost all the weight that you guys look at pictures now and you didn't realize that I was that big. And I watch old videos that we even did here on the channel and stuff, and I look at it and go, holy cow, I didn't realize how big I was or whatever. But there are some people with excessive weight gain that they become bedridden, they become attached to their couch. They, seeing that, and I've known a lot of people like that. So that really hits home, because I was getting to the point where it scares me now, because if I hadn't lost that weight, I don't know where I'd be now. I mean, you're talking, what, 4 years later after I had bariatric surgery.
You also had diabetes, and you went into AFib and
Yeah.
all these other things.
And none of that now. None of that now. I want to make that clear. None
Yeah.
of that now. I'm healthy as can be.
But all that happened as a precursor to your surgery to lose the
Yeah.
weight.
And so I wonder, man, would I even be around?
But you also saw even the small things of he was an instructor for a class, but out of everyone there, he wasn't showing his face.
Yeah.
He just did the black screen so that you could hear him.
I think about that a lot, because especially with doing live streams like we do, we talk to people all the time, and they never come on the screen. There's so many people that I know by screen name. I know so many of you guys by screen name, that when I see your screen names pop into a live, it makes me smile, just because I know you from your comments, whatever. Or maybe you've called in when we do a call-in show, and I've heard your voice, but for the first time the other day, Integrity 101 actually joined in a call-in, and it's the first time I've ever heard Integrity 101's voice. Integrity 101 has been in hundreds of our streams, and we've talked about Superman and the old Christopher Reeve movies and stuff, and but to finally hear his voice. But that's the thing. It's a very interesting thing that when you're online like that, you can just turn off that camera. That's why, for
but it
me,
shows for his weight gain that he didn't want people to even see his face.
And I don't have a problem with anybody who doesn't want to be on screen. That's up to them. I know for me, it's something that I want to connect with our audience. And so I want to, and that you're not just an audience, right? You're like family, and so. It just has to be I just don't want to get dressed or something like that day, and I just want to be that way. But
or if you're sick and it's you look worse than you feel, kind of thing.
Yeah, but anytime I've done live streaming, from here, pretty much I've always been on there. Landon, what did you think of this trailer?
I thought it looks actually surprised me of how good it looks, because it's it looks like it has its funny parts, emotional parts, and.
Plus, you like Max from Stranger Things, and that's his daughter.
Interested to see how she does in this as well.
Yeah, and I like that, because I remember you being younger. I remember trying to get you to watch serious films, and you never wanted to watch them. And I remember when you saw Hacksaw Ridge.
He brought it to us.
Yeah,
that's probably the first movie that actually made me cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But I remember that movie touched you in such a way that, I remember you came to me wanting us to watch it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and you're like, you guys got to watch this movie. And I was like, really? You want to watch Hacksaw Ridge? You're like, yeah, I've watched it already, a couple times by that point.
I've seen that movie probably 13 times.
Wow.
It's probably one of my favorite movies.
That's cool.
That's how we feel about the 12
I love 12
Angry
Men. Yeah, I love
Stranger
that film.
Men. I was thinking Stranger Things.
Ooh, Stranger Things and 12 Angry Men meet up together. There's a
12
concept.
Stranger Men.
There's a concept right there for you. Hollywood. All right. Tiffany, what did you think of this trailer?
I think it looks really good. I had no idea what it was even about.
Yeah.
And it says that it's trailer 2, so we didn't even see what trailer 1 had, but I can get the premise of it about who passed, and he's sitting there probably because of the loss that he went through, the weight gain, the everything, and it sounds like he's either sick or something's going on with him, and he just wants to make sure that before he leaves that his daughter's taken care of and that she's got enough, life and wherewithal that she can have a good life with or without him in it.
Yeah.
It seems like but to see him with the oxygen on and crying and saying that I want her to have a better life, it's like as parents we feel that to our core.
Yeah. Wow.
So it made me it just kind of hit me in the gut, just watching the 2-minute trailer.
Yeah, good stuff.
I'm excited to see what it's going to be.
And, I hope that it's all the the things that it's performance of a lifetime, it's gripping, all that stuff.
But you can see that it just in 2 minutes that it is.
I hope that if the whole movie's like that, and Brenden Fraser is truly done something here that's amazing. I hope that he's awarded properly for it. But hey, what have you guys thought of this trailer? Have you watched this trailer? What did you think of it? What do you think of Brenden Fraser, his lifetime of movies and everything?
Which ones are your favorites?
Which one are your favorite Brenden Fraser movies? Let us know down in the comment section. All right. And and just let us know like what you think of the channel. And if you guys have any ideas for us to do trailer reactions to, or just a reaction in general, let us know. We'd love to know what you think. All right. So leave all that down in the comment section, or you can contact us via social media. All those links are in the description below. Wow. I feel very, very calm and very touched. But hey,
Dude, I feel like I just emotionally got kicked in the gut.
I know.
I feel like I got to watch something happy as a palate cleanser.
I think we will.
I know.
Until next time, guys, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiftastic.
and of course,
Landing Calrissian.
saying, wow, love the ones that are in your life while you have them. Until next time, stay nerdy.